Y'all might be wondering why I called FREECED in here, and it's because we're about to read something very special. So Lexius Nemine has added us both on Twitter to inform us that he wrote a Demon Slayer AU fanfic featuring me and FREECED.
I have not read this yet.
Yeah, meaning I haven't even looked at it.
Also, okay, look at where it says a relationship and characters. Okay, so they've put Shwabadi Mark, fair enough, but then they put FREECED, and then they put my name, which nobody uses.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, you have to listen to like old episode, like I think I said
you have
it
to
in,
listen
like,
to
one
our
episode
Breakfast Club, where I call you, where I make fun of you because your name's Graham.
I think that's like the only place where I said it.
That's mad. Oh, so here's the additional tags. So Alt Universe, Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Friendship, First Meetings,
Friendship,
Joke Fic, and then this one's scary. Sorry, I got so gooey.
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo. Are we about to get gooey?
Am I about to get gooey from? I'm not finishing that sentence.
Yeah. So do you have this open?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
I do, and I'm afraid.
So it's called Good Vibes Only, which we love. So summary. Summary, I think, is just the first sentence from the fic.
Okay.
I think this first person is you, but we'll leave that later. Demon Slayer AU with Shwabadi and FREECED because I'm a clown. No, it's I actually spent a night writing this. I'm so fucking mad. I don't even know if FREECED likes Demon Slayer. Do you like Demon Slayer?
I haven't seen it.
It's incredible. I think you would like it. I didn't use their real names in the fic because it felt weird. I think it also probably feels weird.
Put them right up in the top, didn't you? Though.
Put them in the tags. I think it also feels pretty weird to immerse yourself in a piece of fiction that insists on using rapper names, but I'm prioritizing my comfort over yours.
The honesty.
Yeah, this is the only one shred of dignity I'm allowing myself to keep. Fair enough. If you're reading this and you don't know who Shwabadi or FREECED are, for some reason, here are their links. And we've got your link tree and my YouTube channel. The about page of my YouTube channel.
These aren't hyperlinks either. You got to copy.
They're not. Yeah, I also have a link tree, which is in the description of all my videos. So I'm.
Oh, you didn't rate the link tree inclusion. Only I get.
I'll be honest. I am getting the distinct feeling that this person is a FREECED fan, not a Shwabadi fan.
Does such a thing exist?
Yeah, of course. Like, I'm pretty sure that most fans of me can easily become fans of you as well. However, people who discover your content first and then move to me, I think the crossover is less. So you know what I mean?
They don't want to downgrade. Yeah, I understand.
Right. Yeah. Anyway, so I think this is your line, the very first one. So do you want to just open it up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll do the narration, by the way.
I was gonna do an accent for some reason, like it wasn't me.
Like it wasn't your voice.
I was gonna do your gentle criminal voice as well.
Incredible.
That's what came to mind.
Just let's hear the FREECED voice.
All right, but I'll do like fanfic FREECed, which is like a little. Just turn I take that sexy dial. I just turn it like a little bit.
I'll do fanfic Shwabadi, which I think is American.
All right. Oh yeah, that's fair. All right, just two American boys chilling, having a. I'll get a little closer to the microphone as well.
Okay.
Let me turn my gain down just a little bit. All right, how's that treating you?
Excellent. We love that.
Great. Yeah. Beast breath, you said?
Shwabadi couldn't help the cocky smirk that twitched onto his face. No, though this wouldn't be the first time I've been called a beast. Normally, he wouldn't jump to jokes with a stranger, but something about the man sitting across from him brought the sort of humour Shwabadi normally reserved for friends. Resolving to compose himself, he took a sip of tea and cleared his head. Beat breath is what I practice. Beat breath. Okay. The young man at the other end of the table, FREECED, if he remembered right, nodded thoughtfully. I think this is
And what you do requires a lot of breath control. I'll admit, when I think of deep breathing, it's usually only in the context of calming down anxiety.
Okay, first of all, they know me. All right.
In one.
They know I'm on that Zoloft.
Yeah.
I'm on that base Zoloft.
So what's fun is I seem to be a member of the Demon Slayer car, and I have a breathing style, and you seem to be just
Just me.
Just no one in particular.
My regular anxiety.
Just a regular guy with anxiety. Okay.
All right.
Shwabadi had been a swordsman with the Demon Slayer Corps. Oh, well, this answers our question. With the Demon Slayer Corps for a few years now, and he'd like to think he was pretty good at it. The fact that he had survived so long doing what he did spoke plenty. Though that wasn't to say his job was always non-stop fighting. Between missions, there were plenty of quiet moments like this one, where he would wander into a town and be invited into a stranger's home for a good meal and a place to rest. So you're literally just a civilian that has invited me into your home while I'm chasing demons. I love that.
Yeah, I brought out the peas in the chair.
Let's go. That, if you haven't listened to the Breakfast Club, that is going to mean nothing to you. While this situation was far from uncommon, there had been something different about the way FREECED had called out to him. There had been a knowing gleam in his eye, a sort of recognition Shwabadi hadn't known what to attribute to.
Probably just hadn't slept, honestly.
Okay, I think this is me. You really know nothing about my craft? When FREECED smiled, it almost mirrored the grin of the dinosaur drawn on his cup. He served me with the FREECED merch. I love that.
Yo, that's why the link tree's in there. You got to get that merch, that FREECED mug.
Oh, this is you.
Oh,
I don't know much about fighting, if that's what you're asking. Demon Slayers pass through every now and then, though I hear of swordsmen with certain abilities that help them survive. Things like keen senses of smell or sensitive hearing. Have you come across things like that?
Shwabadi nodded, though he didn't quite see where this was going. I can think of a few people like that.
I see.
It seemed to please him, even though the answer had been one he'd obviously been fishing for.
Well, I might have one of those strong senses too, though I'm not sure if you'll believe me.
Oh, what's your prediction? What do you think FREECED's unnaturally strong sense is?
It's not common sense. I can tell you that.
What is it? What's your ability?
Maybe
I'm just really smart.
You know what? As an English major, I have sense and sensibility.
Wow. That's hilarious. It's so funny, actually. I forgot to laugh and I just commented about how funny it was. Okay.
Oh yeah, type a comment about how funny it is with your face, your mouth just like a flat line. They call it crease because your mouth just creases into a flat line.
That's exactly it. Okay. Try me. There it was again. There was something about FREECED. The comfortable air around him made it hard to be anything but casual. It bred familiarity when there should have been none, stripping away layers of defense that normally only time and trust could get through.
So one of the notes that you skipped in the opening description, it does say that FREECED is fully nude in this.
No, it does not. No, it does not. Oh, okay. Luckily, FREECED didn't seem bothered by his informality. In fact, it seemed to bring a gleam to his eye. There it is again. He leaned in, conspiratorially. I've never read that word in my life. Holy shit. He leaned in, am I saying that right?
It says he leaned in.
He leaned in? Yeah. Conspiratorially.
Conspiratorially, you got it.
Okay, got it eventually. Looking as if he was about to spill a secret he couldn't wait to share.
I can sense vibes.
Vibes? FREECED nodded in excited jerks, needing to push back a stray lock of hair that had flown forward. I can picture this so clearly, which is really annoying.
Why is this so well written?
It's like bizarrely well written.
I'm upset.
What is this? This actually reads like a conversation between the two of us. Okay. I think this is you. This is you.
Yeah.
When demons come near, I'm often the first to know. Their bad vibes always give them away. Because of that, I've gotten used to calling on the Demon Slayer Corps and taking measures to keep the town here safe. Everyone here is like family, you know? I want to protect them if I can.
Sometime during this, FREECED seemed to get lost in thought, looking out the window at the people passing by. His gaze was filled with obvious warmth as he watched his neighbours, fondness painting over every feature. Eventually, though, he seemed to blink out of his reverie and turn back with an apologetic grin.
Apologetic grin is just my resting face.
Apologetic grin.
That is what 6-7 years in customer service will do to you. Mm-hmm. You're apologetic and you are smiling to diffuse anger.
Oh, this is me. Anyway, I appreciate the work you do. I try to offer my hospitality to anyone from your organization, but to be honest, I called you out specifically because of the vibes you gave off.
Half a pause passed before he jumped in to add.
That's a good thing, by the way.
Shwabadi felt a grin sneaking back onto his face. Well, one of my motto is good vibes only.
I can tell.
Freece seemed to relax, any momentary tension melting off his shoulders.
That's not accurate at all.
It's not, yeah. If there were any fear of a misunderstanding or a misstep, it seemed to drain out with his laughter. Even though nothing funny had been said. Shwabadi couldn't help but laugh along with him.
That is accurate.
There's me. This place is lucky to have you.
Oh, I don't do that much.
Freece sat back with a shrug of his shoulders, his eyes flickering down to his tea.
I try to check in when I sense someone feeling down, but, there's not much else I can manage by myself.
Bless. I like this character. FREECED. I want to meet this guy.
Yeah, it seems like a real peach.
Shwabadi already knew that wasn't the full truth and was ready to say as much, but as a stranger, it wasn't his place to argue. Still, I don't know why I'm struggling to read. He didn't need any heightened sense to detect there was something special about FREECED, a hidden potential. And what is it that you do?
I'm a poet.
Of course you are.
Of course.
Shwabadi smiled. A poet? I can imagine I might have been one in another life. Could I see something you wrote?
I'm about to send you some of my old poetry right now.
Genuinely, just DM me at him.
I wrote. Wait, hold on. Don't put this on stream, but I'm going to send you a link to my poetry book.
Oh, I love this. Okay, I'll read the last of this. When FREECED smiled back, Shwabadi stopped trying to remind himself they weren't friends. Maybe they already were, as little as they knew about one another. Or maybe they would be eventually, and in the end, it wouldn't matter when it happened. It was easy to be around him. That wasn't something you really needed to question. This guy just had good vibes. In a world like this, he could take as many of those as he could get. That's the end.
So much more wholesome than I was expecting.
I know. That was actually very pleasant.
I'm going to just clip this, and then this will be next week's Breakfast Club, and I won't even record one. Just that, and I won't even say it's a fanfic.
Actually, I might, after this stream, I might take this and highlight it and actually put it on my second channel. That's really good.
Oh, yeah.
That's really
do